Hi YouTube, it's HCG in it. Yes, I'm still in it. And I have not quit. I've just been trying to correct myself from that big mistake that I made last weekend with not being such a good girl. Uh, I am on day number 12 today. And I'm still hanging in there. I'm still motivated. I feel more motivated than I did last week. I really do feel like when I started out on day one, when I told you guys how I wasn't really feeling it, I was 80% in. I really should have waited, but I had a certain time that I wanted to be finished by, but I really wasn't ready here. Mentally, I wasn't prepared. And that is so important when you're going to be doing this HCG protocol that you're prepared for what lies ahead so that you're able to stay committed and give your all to the actual program as a whole. I want to say that on day one, I was at 173. That was my starting weight after my load and everything, and I was discouraged by that because I was 5 pounds above my LDW. So I went into that week, and I had lost 3 pounds, and then I went to my brother-in-law's get together, and for him going away, and I ate like crazy. I had cake and everything. I just went. Yeah. So HCG Chunky Monkey, I could totally relate to last weekend, what happened with you. I mean, and then it was afterwards, I'm like, what was I thinking? Why did I just do that? And so on Monday, I was so discouraged because I was back at 170, so I put back on like 3 pounds. And I was so discouraged because, your first week is your week of the biggest losses. That's when you lose the most, you release the most weight. And during that week, I really just did not take advantage of it like I should have. And it was at that moment that I had to make the decision if I was going to go forward or if I was going to let it go and try to stop. Because I was at a crossroad. I was like, should I quit now? Knowing I hadn't went but only really 5 days, or should I just try to pick up where I left off and try to correct what I've done? Well, needless to say, I decided to go ahead and pick up where I left off. I said, okay, I'm going to continue to count my VLC days for where I am, but here I'm going to put this as day one in my mind. I'm just going to start over and just give my all. And so that's what I did. I said, okay, this is day one because I'm really wanting this. I'm going to go in it with everything that's in me, all I have, and whatever it takes. If I don't see a number move for a few days, I'm just going to deal with it until the scale starts moving again. And so the next day I followed protocol as I should. And then I lost 1 pound, so I was down to 169. And I followed protocol the next day as I should. And I woke up the next morning and I had released 0.4. And I was kind of discouraged. I laid in my bed that morning. I wasn't boo-hooing, but I felt like it, but I couldn't develop tears. But I was just like, I really jacked up. I'm on day 9, and I'm literally at my LDW at day 9 because of what I did over the weekend. And then Living by Liv was saying how she had heard about the fat fast and her good results about it with P2. Well, I did do the fat fast during P3 on my last round, and I released 3 pounds during the fat fast. I lost 3 pounds overnight. And so I went in and I told her, I said, I'm going to do it too this day because I had macadamia nuts still at home. And so I did the fat fast. And so the next day after the fat fast, I dropped 1.4 pounds. And so I decided to do another one. And off that one, I did 0.8. And then I did another one, which was yesterday. And I released 1.2 pounds. So now I'm down 165.2. So I've entered new territory, but still in all, I'm where I should have been last week. But you know what? I'm thankful that I've moved the scale. And so today is Saturday. I'm just now getting ready to eat my first meal, and I'm gonna have some yogurt, Faye, 0% fat. And I'm going to try what HCG Chunky Monkey does with the cocoa and then a little bit of stevia to sweeten it. But tonight, oh my gosh, I'm having a girls' night with my family. We're going to see Joyful Noise. And then we're going to Cheddar's to eat dinner. And I've already looked at the menu. They have grilled tilapia and grilled shrimp. And I did take my Revive that I got from HCG 1234. Which is a carb blocker. And I just took that just in case. I've been taking that since last night because I don't want to set myself back by eating out. Because, when you eat at a restaurant, they have hidden calories and things like that. But I am into new territory now. I have finally moved the scale. I'm happy about that. It was worth the sacrifice. But just keep me in your thoughts for tonight that me going back into eating I won't stall again, but my body will continue to release going forward. So I'm proud to say I'm on day 12, and I'll be updating you guys next week. Bye-bye.